Hi guys, it's April, and I just want to show you a few of my favorite things that have happened in 2019 so far. This is a little hodgepodge of both my reading life and my coloring life and everything else in between. So I'm not necessarily going to go all of my favorite reads or all of my favorite whatever. This is just a little composite of all of that because I want to save a lot of it for the end of the year when I've really had time to digest everything. And so maybe I'm not doing repeats by the end of the year. I don't know. It's just a thought. But I suppose since this channel started out as a booktube channel, and that is where I got all of my start from, it only makes sense to start with my favorite reads of the year so far. I tried to narrow this down to just one book. That's never gonna happen, not with the fact that I'm at 100 reads at this point. So I ended up just sticking with 2 books, and that is Slayer by Kirsten White and Elantras by Brandon Sanderson. I kind of giggled when I thought about both of these reads because both of these are in some way related to the Living Dead-esque without giving too many spoilers. Slayer continues on in the Slayer universe, wherein which Buffy has created this issue where there's not magic in the world, there's no more Slayers being called, and there's this young Watcher in training who ends up in the mess of everything. And then Elantras is about the city called Elantras. This very traumatic event has happened. The magic system isn't quite what it used to be, and there is a young man who is thrown into the middle of it. There are a lot of similarities, but they are so very different. So very different. I then wanted to show off my new favorite book that I acquired in 2019, and that has to be this beautiful Folio edition of the pink fairy book. I want to collect all of the colors in the fairy books just because they are absolutely beautiful and stunning, and the Folio Society editions are always so magical. I mean, look at that illustration. I was so excited when I got this. These things, I've been eyeballing them for years and years and years. I could never justify the purchase. So when this showed up, because of my wonderful, amazing husband, I was super excited. And like I said, I hope in the future to slowly acquire the rest of the colors because then there is my favorite cover of 2019 so far, and I had to bring up this cover of the Buffy Reboot comics. Now, I might not be the biggest fan of where these reboots are going, but this cover is absolutely stunning, and it might be because it's some of my favorite colors all on the same page, but I really like this illustration so much. I can't stop looking at it. It is one of those things that this is what I hold up when I talk about Buffy Reboot, even though it's not even the first issue. It's fine. It's fine. And of course I have to bring my coloring life into this because that is half of my channel at this point, and so I have to talk about this. I never thought this would be my favorite coloring book so far, but I think it's because of the page that I did in this coloring book. I am so very proud of it, and I never thought I would get anywhere near this, but let's see if I can get it out. This page, I managed to capture Luna's likeness in a way that I am very proud of. I don't know if I'm gonna color a lot else in this coloring book because I'm gonna have to make every picture true to life. That's just where my brain goes. But right now, this is by far my favorite page that I have colored this year, and so this gets the token of my favorite coloring book. And to wrap up this favorites list, I have to talk about my new favorite coloring medium that I acquired this year, and that would have to be my Holbein color pencils. There's 150 different colors. I'm so excited. And once again, this is a purchase that I had been eyeballing, but giving various reasons of why I didn't need it. I've got so many already. This is something that you have to order from overseas because you can't get it here. And then it showed up for my birthday. And I was really super excited. So I'm still learning how to use these colored pencils in a way that I really, truly enjoy, but I like how they are working so far. So I had to throw this up here. So those are a few of my favorite things that have happened so far this year. Tell me down below what your favorite read is, what your favorite new acquisition is, what your favorite thing you've done this year. Tell me down below, and I heart your beautiful faces. Bye.